Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, bro. Good
How
evening,
are
sir.
we? How are we all doing?
Yeah, good, good, good.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I just lost my slide. I'm gonna get that back to you now. All right, here we go. So the finally awaited day is here, and I want to greet you all and say welcome. Welcome to this webinar. Welcome to the AIDF framework, where you learn how to use AI to maximize your income, activate dollar income, and make more money in 2026 and beyond. I believe you're already excited, and that's why you're here. And I want you to pay attention. If you must, you can have your notepad around you to take one or two notes. And also, you can note down questions. So you have any questions at the end of the whole sections, you can also ask. Sounds good. Yeah. So from time to time, I might ask just to confirm and be sure that everyone can hear me. I would love to show my face while I do this. Yeah, just so you can see me as I talk. Okay, good. Perfect. Yes. Oh, I think this is being recorded in another window. All right, so let me just see if I can grab that window. Got too many tabs open. I think you guys are just going to bear with me. If you don't see my face while talking, please just bear because I don't want to waste no more time. I don't want to waste no more time. So I'm just going to stop this one and restart it again. You're just going to see the slides while I walk you through it. But honestly, I'd like to have shown my face. I'd love to have shown my face, but the Zoom is zooming. Aha. The Zoom is zooming. So you guys are going to bear with me. So I'll be sharing my story, how I went from 170K a month to building a $30,000 income, US dollar, not Canadian dollar, not New Zealand dollar, not Australian dollar, US dollar. And US dollar is the king of the dollar market. So how was I able to do it? Going from 170,000 naira salary as a college teacher into building a wonderful income stream online, something that anyone can do from any part of the world, especially if you're in Nigeria. All right, so here we go. Walk with me as we go. So this story all started in 2023, but not really 2023. It was in 2020 when I first, got a glimpse of, oh, there's something called the online space, and you can do things from a computer, and you can do amazing things like create designs, do things that people will value. It was just fun all the time because we were in COVID and everyone was like, oh, looking for something to do. And the first skill I caught was design, graphics design. Then we're using mobile phone. From there, I started borrowing my sister's laptop. From there, we learned other skills and other skills and other skills. To be very honest with you, in the last 16 months, the result I've gotten with freelancing, many people think up to date that I am a guru, like I am an extreme professional, but that's not true. Many people still don't believe anytime I mention it because I did not go through any formal training. I did not even go to a school of tech for the skills I offer now. Yes, I went to tech school for UX design. I did not even get UX design jobs. I only went to the school to learn UX design. But right now, I'm not even doing UX design work. I'm doing a skill that is in high demand, and I entered it just with ease because I didn't have any training. I just realized this niche is in high demand. Clients are looking for people that can deliver in those niches, and I gave it a shot. I presented myself as an expert. There is something called perceived value. So when you present yourself as a professional, people perceive you as one, even when you are not. So that is some of the psychology of things that you'll be learning. So my life is a good proof that if I can do this, anyone can do it, even you, and you can even do much more. Within 16 months, I've been able to achieve top rated plus. That is like top 3% on Upwork. Top, is it top three or top one? I think it's top one. I'm not even sure. But I believe it's either top three or top 1% on Upwork. This is something that I used to dream of when I started my journey. By the time I achieved it, it was just like a dream, like, wow, I'm already top rated plus within how many months? There are people that are even way ahead of me in the journey that have not even gotten that badge. Do you get? So if I can do it, you can do it as well. So um I tried everything in 2021, 2022. I tried different things. UX design, data. I was learning almost any skill that I could lay my hands on. Amazon publishing, just name it. Whatever it is, I did all those things. Amazon gave us some opportunities sometimes like that. I was so happy and excited I was going to make my first $1,000. I was so close to making $1,000, and then they started blocking us. All my work, everything I did was zero, no earnings. It was frustration. And Nigerians, we always have that issue of the location is not favoring us, this, and that, especially if you're familiar with Fiverr, platforms like Fiverr and all of that. So applying for foreign jobs looks like something that you are not just sure, but if you are able to hit one or two, you can start building from there. It was really tough. I tried everything, followed courses, nothing really worked. Nothing really worked. After learning UX design for a while in tech school, I realized that there are bills to pay and there is no job. You can imagine paying huge amounts of money like 300,000 to learn UX design, and you are not even sure of getting a job. You don't know how to get a job. You are just learning the skill. So I said to myself, when I got a job opportunity, I grabbed it with all my heart and said, it's better for me to do this job than for me to be waiting for tech. So I did every single thing. I did every single thing. And there's a saying I learned from, after you do your 9 to 5, for those people who have a job, 9 to 5, you use your 5 to 9 to build your dream. Use your 5 to 9 to build your future, because your 9 to 5 sometimes is not sustainable. Most times it's not sustainable. Imagine, even as a bachelor, 107,000 a month was not enough for me. So I even pitied people that had families that had to sustain themselves on that salary. Trust me, it was not easy. But every time I went back home, I always grinded. I always grinded. Sometimes I sleep around 1, sometimes I sleep around 3 a.m. and I still have to go to school the next day to teach. So it wasn't easy, but I didn't stop. I didn't stop. All right. I didn't wait until I was ready. Like I said, I kept on going. I kept on moving. I kept on moving. And before you knew it, I accessed information that helped, and I started gaining knowledge. I started gaining knowledge from time to time, started practicing those knowledge, those information. Although some of the coaches I hired to help me in freelancing, teach me, show me the way, did not really work. Because after doing everything they said I should do, I still wasn't getting results until I finally met the right information. And after I met the right information, I was able to finally crack the code. So you don't have to wait till you are ready. As long as you know that no one is coming to save you, you must have heard that a lot of times. No one is coming to save you. It's honestly true. The government is not coming to save you. No sibling, no family is coming to save you. You must save yourself. You must start working things out for yourself. Now, the question that actually changed my income, at a point before I started getting foreign clients, I always had something in mind. Like, I know I am smart. I know I can learn. And if I can learn what people are doing to get results, I should be able to get results as well. But there was no opportunity to show, no opportunity to show it. So all I was just looking for was just one chance, just one chance, just one client. I just needed just one client to be able to prove to myself that I can deliver. Because when it comes to the game of freelancing business and working with foreign businesses and serving other clients, the important thing is to deliver quality service. So how was the question used to be, how do I get good enough to serve this client? But the new question is, how do I use tools that are already good enough to serve this client like right now? So I did not just sit on the knowledge and skills that I have. I started looking at opportunities to even use the resources around me to serve them more better, to serve them more better. And that is how
Once
from
a year,
time.
this thing, Jerry, and it's like a webinar.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
That's cool.
Oh, please, can you mute your mic for the while? Thank you. All right. So, like I was saying, that is how I was able to gradually develop a way of thinking, a way of understanding client problems. So now I'm going to tell you one secret for free. To make money, you have to give something in exchange. The language of money is value. And for you to make money, you must exchange value. When you give people value, they give you money in return. So money is like an outcome of that exchange that you do, that you perform. You give people value and the reward comes with money. So you don't need to chase money. All you need to do is to solve people's problem, give them value through your product or service, give them value through your product or service, and then the reward will come as money. The reward can also come in different ways, but the most common reward for most of the things we do and value we give, it comes in cash. Like you get paid for the problems you solve. The doctor gets paid for the lives they are saving, the people they treat. The engineer gets paid for the roads they construct, for the houses they build. The delivery man gets paid for the food and orders he delivers. Like that, like that,
Parallel.
like that, like that, like that, like that. Please, can we mute our mic for the while? We will get to the point where you can ask questions. All right. So if you're having questions as we're going on, please you can note them down. Note them down. All right. So when you understand framework thinking and you leverage AI in this generation, your result is going to be the dollar income. You don't even have to be an expert. Trust me, you don't have to be an expert. I was still telling someone yesterday that there was a client I worked with. When they gave me the job, I didn't know anything about it, but I was able to communicate as if I knew about it. When they gave me the job, all I did was to plug into my AI with the method and strategies that I've already discovered. I plugged into my AI and I used the AI to digest the job, break down the process of the job, get the step by step, and started implementing. I was able to deliver results. All these people don't care about how you do your work. What they care about is result. And if you can use the framework thinking with AI leverage, your result is going to be unlimited. And there's a beautiful story that even happened. That was in last month, March. In March, I charged the client $4,250. If you calculate that in today's rate now, that should be about, I think, 5 million. That should be about 5 million naira. Trust me, the project was like building an Uber app, but with a very limited tool. I looked at the project. I liked the project for real. I liked the project for real. And I knew if I could get the job, I would find a way to get it done, even though I've never done it before. Because what? I know I have AI tools that can help me navigate how to break down a problem and solve that problem. So sometimes it's not even just about these tools, it's about how you use them, the framework of how you use them, the strategy of how you use them, the strategy of how you bring the insight of understanding of the problem, and you see the picture of the result, you see the picture of the goal, that okay, this is the goal we're trying to achieve. Once you can understand that, trust me, you're going to be unstoppable. The funny thing about this job is that by the time I charged him, he was hesitant because he was like, yeah, he wants to work with me. I saw the signs, he wants to work with me, but the money was high on his own side. Then I asked him, um, how much would you want to pay for it? He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. There are other senior developers that are charging him less. I was like, in my mind, I was like, guy, I'm not even a developer. Like, I'm not a developer, but I can do this for you. Because I already sent him a document that I generated with one of the AI tools. You must, for those of you that have read the free guide I sent, you would have seen this thing there, the tools and a glimpse of how they can be used, right? I was not even a developer. I'm just doing AI automation, and it's far from development. They are different things. A developer knows how to use code, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and all of those things that are involved in it. I started my journey with design, like I said. Basically, design is like my thing, graphic design. Then I moved to UX design. So development is not even my own thing. I'm not in the field of development. But then even all the things that has to do with code, there's something called vibe coding. So I do vibe coding with AI, describe in natural language. That's what we call natural language prompting, NLP. You prompt with natural language, just the way you are speaking to your friend, just the way you are speaking to your assistant. You talk to your AI, and your AI does the tech things for you, the things that you don't know how to do. It does it for you and gives you the result. My profile was really showing that I'm an automation person, but this guy was still interested in working with me. It was just like, okay, the money I'm charging him was much, but still, he still hired me. Why? Because I was able to give him a document that showed him the picture of how I will solve the problem, and it was already sold. So even at that point, he was ready to work with me, and I was able to get the job. Although the job was supposed to be 4,250, my coach was like, guy, we, for the least 1,000, just do this thing. For my mind, I'd be like, if not for you, I would not just do this job. But then, how much is $1,000? That's like 1,300,000 and something naira. So even if I do the job, it's still not a loss to me, because my former job was paying me 170,000 naira, for goodness sake. How long will it take me to get that amount of money doing that job, working that job? At least I would have to work 8 to 9 months. And this was something I did within 3 weeks. So that's the beauty of understanding how these things work, right? That's the beauty of understanding how these things work. Now, if you permit me, I'll just do a quick demo for you, right? I'll do a quick demo for you. Many people use AI differently. Some use it right, some use it wrongly. So let's go to Upwork. Let me know if you can see my screen, because I'll go to Upwork now. Upwork is a platform where we get clients, where we get jobs. There's also Fiverr, but I don't use Fiverr. There's LinkedIn, and there is also other platforms. And I'll be showing you much later some other platforms you can use to get clients. All right, so these are jobs. This job was posted 44 minutes ago, but the client has not spent so much. I want to give you a live demo of how I use AI to get clients. Okay, this one has spent only $41. I don't like that. I want to reach clients. Clients that have spent like 3,000, 10,000, 50,000 US dollars, because a rich client is one that will pay you well. A rich client that can pay well is the one that will pay you well. So I'm looking for a job that is quite well paying. Okay, good. I see this one. This was posted yesterday. Okay, so I'm going to open this job. Okay, so I'm going to open this job. Like you can see this job now. Okay, this job says we are seeking a skilled CRM automation expert to help us streamline and manage our existing automations and workflows while exploring new opportunities. The ideal candidate should have a strong understanding of CRM systems and automation tools, with the ability to analyze our current processes and provide us actionable insight. We're responsible for enhancing our operational efficiency and implementing new automation strategies to improve performance. If you have passion for optimizing workflows and a proven track record in CRM management, we want to hear from you. All right. Now there's like 50 proposals going on that job, and the hourly rate is between $15 per hour to $30 per hour. Imagine you get this job. Imagine yourself getting this job. And let's go to the middle of this 15 and 38. That's going to be somewhere around maybe $20 per hour. Imagine you get this job $20 per hour and you're working just 10 hours weekly. That's going to be like $200 per week. In a month, you'll be making $800 per week from this single client. That's how beautiful these opportunities can be. All right. So I'm just going to apply for this job. But before I apply for this job, we need to generate a proposal using AI. On a normal day, clients used to shy away from AI written proposals, but there's a way to make your proposal to be not sounding like it was written by AI. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to open my Cloud. I'm going to open my ChatGPT. So you guys are going to select the best proposal. Do we have a deal?
Do.
Good. Awesome. So let's go. I've already programmed my what is it called? I've already programmed my AI, and much later you'll learn how to do that as well. Okay, good. Uh, Here we go. Okay, while this one is loading, let me go to my cloud. And we go here too. Awesome. So I pasted the job, and I'll just give it a very simple prompt because there are different kind of prompts that I use. I can tell my AI to put a knife to the throat of the client, like your life or your money or your life, that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna do saw this job, and I think I love it. Give me 3 winning proposals that makes me stand out, or that makes me not only stand out, 50 plus people currently on this job applying. Uh, let the client be sold by showing deep understanding.
There's a typographical error.
Yeah, AI doesn't care.
Okay.
I'll be teaching
Really?
you some of these things too. Because thank you for mentioning that. There are some things you have to do to your AI. Naturally, there are times you would intentionally make mistakes to test. I'm not even supposed to be telling you these secrets now, but I'll tell you anyway. There are sometimes
Thank
this
you.
secret is not for everybody. But I'm gonna tell you because you asked. That's smart. It means you're following me. So there are sometimes you make mistakes intentionally. Like you are going to make mistake intentionally to your AI just to assess that this tool is doing the right thing for you at the point in time. Else, you will just be used to using AI the same way everybody uses it. That way, you are able to train your AI. You make mistake, you're sure, okay, this thing captures the idea I'm trying to process. If it's
Mm.
like giving you, if you make mistakes intentionally, you know that, okay, when you make mistakes unintentionally, it's still going to get what you are trying to do.
It's
Do
going
you
to
get?
correct it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Noted,
it's
sir.
gonna get the correct thing. Do you get it? So that's just a logic. That's one of the things I did early days when I was programming my AI. So even when I make mistake, it's still used to it. Like when I say it's still used to it, it understands. The algorithm it works with, we understand what I'm trying to say. So this is a typo. It's supposed to be old before W. So it's going to understand
Mm-hmm.
it. I'm going to leave it
Mm.
there. Let's test
Okay,
it.
sir.
Yeah. So let the client be sold by showing deep understanding of the project and what else? Mm, show empathy, sound human, no too much talk. Don't worry. Some of you just be like, which kind of prompting is this? You've not seen anything. When I craft proposals for you, you just feel like, ah, which one be this one again? I mean, I'll tell my AI to put knife in the throat of the client so that I can win the job. So the same what did I call it? The same
Prompt.
prompt I gave to Claude, I'm going to give the same prompt to ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
So these tools are all having free packages, so you can always use them. So you can see this guy. All right, nobody has impressed them yet. So my shot is wide open. So you can see, I like this not because it's easy, because it's you. You are not starting from scratch. You have automations already running, blah, 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 blah. Confession. Me, I'm not even feeling these proposals. I'm not feeling it. When you open your science now, do you actually trust what you're looking at? Okay, this one looks like it makes sense. So the reason why this one will make more sense is because if I had the client's name, quick question, Daniel, quick question, female name, Sarah, quick question, John, they will feel like you're talking to them. I'm already teaching you too much.
Directly. Mm.
All right, well, let's go ahead and see what oh, let's go ahead and see so that we don't spend too much time on this aspect. Yeah, okay. ChatGPT takes some time to load on this my web browser. So we might not be able to use ChatGPT right now. Yeah, I use it on my other device on the app. So because I have like a million tabs open, like a million tabs open on my system, that's why it does hang. So that's ChatGPT for you on my own laptop. It might not be like that for you, but that's it for me. So I'm not gonna send the proposal, but I can actually still send it. I can actually still send it, but I'm not gonna send it. But I just wanted to quickly show you just one of the ways we do these things. All right. So let's go back to our slides. Okay, here we go. So I've shown you. You've seen how AI can build your proposal really quick, like within the speed of light, and you can edit, fine tune. Like some people that don't know how to use AI, they will just carry one of those proposals and send. That's very wrong. That's very wrong. And they will complain, client is not viewing my proposal. They are viewing my proposal, they are not coming back to me. Why? Because you just copy and paste. You did not edit, you did not make it better. So there are different levels to these things. And these are the things we are here to learn. These are the things we are here to learn. Okay? So I'll be introducing to you the skill of skills. Yes, while I am majorly focused on automation kind of projects, marketing automation, CRM automation, and all those kind of things, anything that has to do with systems thinking, systems architecture, while that is my own niche, it does not mean that is what I want to teach you. What I am here to teach you is the skill of skills. When I say the skill of skills, it's just like an all-encompassing skill. So with this skill I'm teaching you now, you can function as a sales copywriter. With these skills I'm teaching you now, you can serve as a landing page builder. With these skills I'm teaching you now, you can serve as an email marketing specialist. You can serve as a data analyst. You can serve as customer support, like any skill at all. Once you understand how the systems thinking work, how the framework thinking works, how to use every stack in every tool that this whole thing is all about. Once you understand it, you will be able to boldly approach any client that you love the project. Maybe you love the budget or you love the client. Because for me, it's either I love where you're coming from. I definitely must love your budget, because if you are paying peanuts, maybe you are paying $20, $50. In the early stage, I used to look for those kind of jobs. I won't lie. So let it not be as if I'm proud. So there's levels to these things. We will grow. Someone that got a $50 job today will get a $1,000 job tomorrow. So it's growth, right? So for me now, I'm not looking for those kind of $50 job, $10 job, and all those things. So I'm attracted to, okay, quality. You have good budget, either fixed price, or you have good hourly rate that I can work with. I'm going to shoot my shot. As long as I like the project, as long as I feel like I'm interested in the project, I will shoot my shot. So that is what the skill of skill does for you. So I want you to imagine in your mind that in the next 30 days, imagine that within the next 30 days, you have understood this framework and you have been able to get your first client. Your first dollar has come, you are seeing it in your dashboard. Imagine it, whatever amount it is in your mind, no matter how little or no matter how much, even if it is $100, even if it is $200, or even the least $50. For some people, the first amount they make, sometimes it's not about the first amount you make. My first job on Upwork was $10, and I designed, I think, about 500 Christmas memes. Although I used AI, but I designed and submitted like 500, over 500 memes for $10, just $10. Ever since then, I've not decided to work with much of UK clients because it get as they be. But then they are still very good UK clients, trust me. They are still amazing good UK clients. But for me, I prefer working with US, Canada, and all those Australian guys. So your first job sometimes doesn't matter. All that matters is that you get your first job, especially for those that have not gotten their first job on Upwork, on a platform like Upwork or online at all. So all that matters is your first job. So imagine yourself, you've gotten your first job. It's a good pay, and you're smiling, and you're seeing it. You're waiting to withdraw your money. And the day it lands, you're seeing your money, you are converting your dollar to naira. How would that feel? This is something that is possible for you. All you just need is to understand how these things work. And congratulations to you because you're here. You have found someone that is ready to hold you by the hand, right? And show you this is how to do it, this is how it works, until you get results. Because it's either you get tired of me, because I will not get tired of you. So now I'm going to tell you about Faith. Faith got talking to me on WhatsApp in 2025, last year. Then she was new to Upwork. Like when she told me she has never heard of Upwork in her life, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you in this Nigeria? Like, you must be a Nepo baby, like that kind of stuff. Like, I was like, you don't know Upwork. Like, I felt like everybody knows Upwork. I don't know if any of you is hearing Upwork for the first time. I don't know. Is there anybody hearing about Upwork for the first time here?
Baba, I'm hearing it for the first time. I was sincere with you. I
Hey,
have no
Jesus.
prior knowledge of I have no prior knowledge of Upwork. In fact, I'm
Wow.
hearing it for the first time, Baba. I have to tell you.
Animugbe. Ah, there are people here that don't know about Upwork. That's interesting.
I know about Upwork, but I'm not on Upwork, so I don't really know how it works there.
You don't really know what's there. Okay, okay. So don't worry. I think you're getting a glimpse of Upwork now. Upwork is basically like a marketplace for talent, right? So instead of you to go and submit CV at Chevron, go and submit CV at First Bank, go and submit CV at this thing to be looking for a job. Upwork is just like a job hub, project hub, client hub. You connect with clients through Upwork. But the way it works, you submit proposals to jobs that align with your goals, your skills. And if the client is interested in you, they respond to you, they hire you, and they pay you in dollars. Do you understand? They're paying in foreign currency then. That's why I mentioned on the group. I'm so sorry. I think I forgot to drop links for those people that don't have a US dollar account yet. I'll drop it after the call. So if you don't have a US dollar account, you should get one. It's free. It's free to get. So get one because that's how you're going to get paid. So Upwork is basically where you get clients from. There are other platforms, but Upwork is like the number one. Why? Because it is very trusted. LinkedIn is also there. People get jobs through LinkedIn, but Upwork is more trusted because they have built the brand over the years and they have become very trusted worldwide. Millions of talent, billions of dollars have been spent on that platform. There are freelancers that has earned over $1 million. There are freelancers that has earned over $500,000. A lot of people have done great things, amazing things. There are people that have built houses with Upwork money. There are people that have bought cars, built businesses. There are people that have relocated out of Nigeria. Like whatever your beautiful dream is, even if you want to run a business and you don't have the money to fund it yet, you can go to Upwork, fund yourself, get jobs, get gigs, save, then invest in that business that you always wanted to do. That's one of the things I always advise people. When everything is not working the way you want, you can always go to freelancing. Freelancing is a low barrier of it has low barrier of entry. Once you can present yourself, your portfolio, present yourself as an expert, communicate. One of the secret of this thing is communicate. If you can communicate clearly, if you can communicate clearly, you will be unstoppable. Trust me, you'll be unstoppable. That's another secret. I'm telling you for free now, for free, for free. Communication. Communication is very important. Learning how to speak, learning how to use words, learning how to communicate timely, expressing yourself, expressing your thoughts, expressing your ideas. All right. So let's go back to our slide. And I was telling you about Faith. So Faith would always come to my DM and then she would be like, she this is the first time she's hearing about Upwork. She does not know about. I was just surprised, like, wow, there's someone that does not know about Upwork and you're in Nigeria in this our economy and everything. So I was just like surprised, like, wow, so there's someone that does not know about Upwork there. So she started learning and learning. As at then, I don't even think she has started building skills. So she started learning one skill and the other. There was a course we both bought together, although I did not finish the course with them because me, I was busy with customers work. So I didn't really have time to jump on classes. So she was doing more of the classes, practicing and doing assignments and all of those things. When she was gaining some confidence in the skills, she was doing assignments and all those things. Then it now remained for her to start applying for jobs. Then she will come to me and tell me, she doesn't know how to apply for jobs or this and this and that. And thank God, me, I know how to push somebody to go and apply for job. There was a lady that was telling me that she's scared to apply for job a few days ago. I was like, how? How would you be scared to apply for job? I mean, this is what is going to give you money. Why would you be scared? So you don't have to be scared. People like that, I always push them. I think there's someone on this meeting. No, 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 that I did that thing for, and she saw a little bit of progress. Yes, maybe she didn't get hired, but her proposal got viewed, and that's progress. Because many people are sending proposals, hundreds of proposals, they are not getting viewed. So there are different levels to this. Sometimes you send proposals, they get viewed. Sometimes they don't get viewed. The ones that get viewed, you expect them to respond. If they don't respond, something is wrong. If they respond and they don't hire you, that's another level of problem. You get to understand how all these things work much later, for those of you who want to learn deeper and implement and get results. All right. So at the end of the day, fast forward from May, June, July, August. By August, Faith landed her first job between, I think, July, August. And her first job was paying her $60 per month. Like $60 per month. Yeah, she took it because you just need that first job. By the time you get that first job, you have the confidence to go for another job. And that was how she did it. Went for another job. The next client she worked with was able to pay her more. And I think two of those clients, I think just one client is the one that's paid her up to this amount you are seeing here, up to 9,000 and something US dollars. You can see she just has three jobs, three total jobs. So that's the beauty of these things. For some people, like my own account now is on 20K plus, and you will see like 20 something jobs. So for some people it's different. Some people they don't have much jobs. They don't even have to struggle much like some of us had to do, right? But the way they will grow, you will just be amazed. Do you understand? So this can be you if you put in the work, if you learn how these things work. All right. So recently, she sent me a DM. You can see she paid 3.5. I paid 3.5 million for something recently, and I don't even flinch. Like I could afford it with what I earn in a month without stress. This lady quit her job last year. She quit her job. Like she quit her job. She quit her job, changed her house, started doing beautiful things for herself. Things that she couldn't do with her former job. Like, how many people in Nigeria, the masses, how many people in Nigeria can just remove 3.5 million or even 1 million self and say, I want to buy something? I just remove 1 million from my account and say, I want to buy something. There's not so much. There's not so much. So these are the possibilities that you tend to gain when you learn this system and how it works. These are other people that are in the group. Chioma, Rosalind, Bright, Dobra, Fiji, Frances. All these people, they learned and applied these small strategies that you're going to be learning. Because this guy said your logic worked. He got a client the same night and he applied the framework. So you will see the screenshot of these things much better later. But I just have to put them together here like this, just so that we don't have too much to read because we're already spending so much time. All right. We're spending so much time already, and we'll soon get to a close. So now let me show you how I'm going to help you with this thing, the AI dollar framework, where I'll be holding your hands, right? Where I'll be holding your hands. We have 6 core modules. The first is like the mindset. The second to the fourth are like the skills that you'll be learning, the different skills you can apply these things for. Trust me, the skills are more than that. But for now, for a start, I want you to have something that you can. One of my friends said, I already have a new slang, build and ship, right? So you can build and ship skills that you can build and ship like ASAP. ASAP. You can learn this thing within 3 days, 4 days. And in the next 7 days, you are applying for jobs back to back. You can build your portfolio within few days. It doesn't take months again. Me, I'm not here to come and teach you automation for 8 weeks. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I have the energy, I can teach you, but I don't think anyone has to go through that stress. You can do it much later if you want to major in something. But first, you need to just build and ship and get results. That's what matters. That's what moves the needle. You need to just build and ship and get results. Once you can learn, okay, you understand how this skill works, you build one or two, three work samples, stack your profile, optimize your profile, start applying for jobs right on the spot. And then you are going to start seeing results. Once you lock in your first client, second client, from there you can start, okay, this skill is working for me, I'm liking it, improve yourself on it. That's how it works. There's nobody having time to be learning 6 month skill now. The time is not there. The world is not waiting. This is the speed at which we are growing with this AI age is crazy. Is really crazy. So these are a lot of things that you'll be learning. You also learn the freelancing framework, how to get clients. I'll teach you how to get clients. I'll teach you how to get their job done. I'll teach you how to get their job done. I'll teach you how to deliver, how to package your delivery, and how to get paid. So you already learn how to get paid by me telling you to go and create your dollar account if you don't have. So there we go. So in addition to this, you'll be getting proposal templates and you'll be getting prompt guidebook. So proposal templates are actually some proposals that have worked not just for me, but so for you see all those people I mentioned, Chioma, Dobra, Fijin, all those guys. I give them the proposal templates that I used to win clients, right? So you use them. It's just like somebody use spanner to unlock the tires. You can also use the spanner to unlock tires too. So it's just understanding how these things work. Then in the same way, you can also use the proposal template and tailor it to the job you are working on or the job you want to get. So I also teach you how to do things like custom tracker plugins. These are tools that you can build with the speed of light and also impress clients with, right? These are some of the things I used to get that 4,250 worth of client because if not that he was not having a big budget, he was not going to negotiate because he knew that I knew what I was going to deliver. He knew the worth of the work he wanted to do. So in addition to that, you have access to a private WhatsApp community. So these are the things that you tend to gain by the time you join the AI Dollar Framework program. Also, you tend to get access to me on questions and answers because in this training, I want to teach people live. I'm not going to start with a pre-recorded course something. I'm going to teach you live and direct. I teach you, you implement, you ask questions, you get results. So that is it. And there's one beautiful thing I have for you, a 60-day money back guarantee. If you ever choose to join this program, right? If you ever choose to join this program and in 60 days period of practicing, doing and implementing everything I teach you, and you don't get a job, you don't get a client, like this thing is not working for you, I will return your money back 100%. So what does that mean for you? It means you have nothing to lose. The only person that has something to lose is the person that does not try. It's the person that does not give in. That's the person that has a lot to lose because you can imagine fate. Imagine you are investing 35,000 naira or 70,000 naira or 50,000 naira in a program like this and you are able to make $10,000. That's like 13 million in the space of 8 months or 6 months, 8 months rather. What kind of ROI is that? It's a massive return on investment. So the best investment you can invest in yourself is to invest in yourself. Is to invest in yourself. So if you are thinking, I don't know tech, oh, I'm not a tech person. My question to you will be, can you type on WhatsApp? Can you read WhatsApp messages? If you can operate WhatsApp, you are good to go. If you can operate WhatsApp, you are good to go. I mean, if you can read people's messages and reply to them, if you can engage with people's posts on socials, you are good to go. So even if you have no experience, even if you think you are not a tech savvy, yes, this can work for you. This can work for you. So I'm giving out this offer now. And for those of you who are watching, you will have an opportunity to join this program, the AIDF program. That's the AI dollar framework, where I teach you the skill of skills, showing you everything. You have nothing to lose. This is a zero risk for you. It's just like you're keeping your money with me for 60 days to say, okay, let me stay accountable, let me get results. So if you get results, you tell me, take the money. If you don't get results, you say, bring my money. So this is me holding your hand for the next 30 to 60 days so that you can start getting results. The economy is harsh. Everyone knows that. It's not a new story. There's a need for you to have a dollar income, not just dollar income that will give you $100 per month, that can increase your opportunities and options massively. If not for dollar income, what kind of job will you have, connection will you need to find and have to have a job that pays you enough to be able to pull out money easily and buy things and get things that, or even fund food bills that the regular person cannot achieve. Do you get? So this is a beautiful offer for you, and do not miss out on this. Do not miss out on this. This is your opportunity. So if you're watching right now, I'm going to paste the link to the page where you can lock in your spot. I'm going to be opening this for just 30 persons. I know we're not up to 30 on this group, right? We're not up to 30 on this meeting right now. We're not up to 30, but the slot is open to 30 persons because I can only handle 30 persons maximum in terms of guiding them what to do, training them what to do. Because once it goes beyond 30, the attention span gets to reduce. I am already busy. I'm just going to be sacrificing my time to ensure that I'm giving these 30 persons the best I can give them. So if you want to lock in your spot, I am going to be dropping the link right now so you can go ahead and lock in your spot. Do not waste time. Do not snooze. Do not snooze. Go ahead to this link, graphidocs.com/join AIDF early bird. Right. It's 70,000 naira, but for you that you are here, early bird spot is 35,000 right now. So go and lock in your spot right now. Do not waste time. So do you have any questions while people that are taking actions are taking actions? Is there anyone here that has questions? Do you have any questions so far? And has this been enlightening in any way? Have you learned something new? Did you learn, like one of my boss will say, did you learn something, nothing, or anything? I'm not hearing anybody. Oh. Am I still in this meeting? Am I still in this meeting? All right, yes, I'm still in the meeting. Let me see who are those that I hear. Awesome, Nikki T, Tolulope, Amaka, Blessing, Rachel, Dolly Hadas, Tiamiyu, Israel, Joy, JP, Juliet, Noya, Peter, Precious, Tomiwa. It's good to have all of you here. Valentine. Yes. Does anyone has questions? Let me see the chat. If you don't want to talk, you can as well chat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so someone asked if does an American account gives you an advantage? All right, the only advantage I would say an American account gives you is that you can charge ridiculous hourly rates. When I say you can charge ridiculous hourly rate, when we in Nigeria are charging $25 per hour, $30 per hour, $40 per hour, you can easily charge $80 per hour because you're in the US. So they will not really look at you as, okay, maybe you're a beginner or something. They will just believe it aligns with the economy of where you are. But when it starts going to Nigeria, there are Nigerians that are actually charging up to 50, 70, maybe $100 per hour, but they are not that much. Why? Because it's something that the psychology now, some people do their research, they know you are coming from a third world country and the money is much. So another advantage of this freelancing is that to them, paying you $20 per hour, $30 per hour, $35 per hour is even cheap. It's cheap to them. But when it comes to this place, we call it something in Yoruba, we call it Bemu, like beam, big, big things. You understand? When it lands, when you convert 250 to $25 per hour and you're doing 40 hours per week, that's like 25 times 4, 2000, 2000, is it 2000? No, no, is that correct? $25 per hour for 40 hours. How much is that going to be? Oh,
2,000.
$1,000. So $1,000 per week. So at the end of the month, you make $4,000 in a month. So in a Nigerian settings, by the time you convert that, you are earning like a top 10 or top 1% of the Nigerian economy. You are already earning massively more than many other people. So that's the advantage we have. Is there any other question here that I've not answered? Oh, someone asked if you can get the slides after the session. Okay, I'll see about that. I'll see about that. This slides is not even having much of secret. I think the free guide has more secrets than this slide. How many people here check that stuff? Okay, Amaka says, okay, I'm gonna drop the link to the early birds. Let me see if I can um type it for you. Graphicdocs.com. Slash join hyphen AIDF early bird. So here's the link. You can click it from here. I'm gonna drop it on the group as well. Oh, sorry, early bird. Let me test it and see that it works. Just so I'm sure I'm giving you the right link. All right, it works. So I'm giving you the link right here. I'm dropping it on the group as well. Okay. If you still want to read more about it, there's more details on the page. There's more details on the page. So do not miss the opportunity about this. Do not miss your opportunity about this. Okay, people asking about Outlier, Outlier.ai. I do not know about Outlier. I've heard about it, but I currently do not use it. At the end of the day, the little research I did signifies that you can earn good money, but the challenge of getting what is it called? Someone from the US to help you do all those stuff. So that's like too much. That's like too much. Yeah. The early bird. Okay, for those of you that are here, for those of you that are here, for those of you that are here, you have the opportunity to pay. You can pay tomorrow if you don't have it now, but it's better you lock in the spot now. If I put this out there on the group, it's already on the group, and there's like 80 people on the group. You never know those people that are waiting to they just want to join the program because they already know what the program is about from the guide, right? So you don't want to miss your spot. So you can try to do it ASAP. You don't want to waste time. You want to lock in. This year is the year of locking in. Yeah, locking pa. Yes. Where is my DJ? We are already towards the end of this. Let the DJ give us some music. All right. So questions. 300 plus figures. All right. Yeah, I understand what you're asking. If I understand what you're asking, is the value, that's the value of what you're getting. Yeah, I'm sorry I did not really break it down, honestly, because this is not, I'm not just here to come and just be giving you all those bamboos. I just want to let you know what's possible. Yeah, these are like the value, the total value of everything you are getting is like worth more than 300,000 naira, right? But you are getting it all